This is about where I've been at, guys. It's been a rough couple years. My family's had some significant struggles as I've worked hard to support them. This car has languished. I start it every now and again, but I don't do much with it. Where I'm headed now is restoring these rims. Started scrubbing using air tool and some Scotch-Brite over there. I just think I'm gonna like them more than the red. Looking for something that's got a little bit more of a muscle look to it. So that's step one, but I'm getting back out into this project. Forgive the noise from the air conditioner, but this is the other project. That's one in the trash. I'm gonna narrow this beam. That's one of my projects this summer. Take it apart, cut it up, weld it back. Should be fun. So come join me if you want to. So I'm starting to scrub at it. The goal is to go from this to smooth it out. And then in terms of the ugliness, here's the back side of this thing. Inside, I guess. Looks like birds have been crapping on it or something. And then here's the side after I've been working on it for a bit. So there you can see before, after. I'm not going for polish clean because it's on the inside, just making sure the groove here for the bead is nice and clean. Nothing getting in the way. This is just black paint. So, 4.5 more to go. I'm not going to give you guys all that. That'll take too long. All right. So this was the worst one. This is actually really clean and smooth. I'll get a little bit of this off later. This is just sort of like some sticky glue stuff or something. Not going to worry about it. No tire hits it. I got some off of here. Just trying to smooth it out. If you see, all the way through, compared to what it was before where it looked like it was just bird crap. So that's looking good. Backside is fine. Probably give it a light scrub. But this is looking pretty good. Got rid of the old valve stem. Gonna put a new one in. This stays aluminum. Not gonna cut that or paint that. And then this is going to get painted, but I'm not going black. Got another idea. Paint's over there. All right, 5 more, and then I'm going to be done. This one was by far the worst. If you look at some of the other ones, their sides are just clean black. They just need a clean up, light scrub. Bought these from a guy in the desert. High desert up by like Victorville or something, and he gave me a good deal. They're old. I prefer old rather than reproductions. You guys know I'm more of a buy something ugly and fix it as best I can, do it my own way. So we'll see how this goes. I'm happy though. This 8-spoke look is pretty cool. Going to give the inside of the rim here protective coat. I just have some gloss enamel been sitting around, and I figure if the other ones have it, which they do, then it would probably be helpful to have it on here. Perhaps it's going to be for some slight corrosive protection, something like that. So not getting too invested in fancy paint or fancy tape jobs, you know, every little bit. Put some black down because the other ones have a light black coat, and I want the gold that I'm going to be using. It is sort of a coppery gold to match. Also obviously taped off all the aluminum that I want still exposed and raw. I think the side came out pretty good there. So progress. All done with one. But I think it came out pretty good. certainly works for me. All right, 4 more. I like it. It's tucked in real tight here, which I like. I may even get some rubbing when I bottom out. We'll see how that goes. Here, a little too tall, but I'm gonna put in a new front beam that is gonna both narrow it, because if you look straight down, I've got at least an inch there sticking out. So I want it in, I don't know, I'm probably gonna go with a 3-inch narrow beam, possibly a 4-inch, narrowed 4 inches. And also, because the beam is gonna help me lower it, I'm hoping to close that gap down to something a little bit closer to the back end. Just tuck them in there tight without them rubbing. So that's sort of the whole goal of the beam. I was debating on whether I was gonna do 2, 3, or 4 inches, so I'm glad I got the rims mounted. So now I know that I gotta go at least 3, if not 4. Not surprising, the flange here is almost an inch thick, and they only sit in maybe 1/4 of an inch, 3/8. So it's a good 1/2 inch wider than the Steelies that I had on here. Got some grime here that's more schmutz from the tire and all that. So I got some aluminum compound, polishing compound that I'm gonna go through, and hopefully that'll get the job done. I did mount them myself. I did not film it because it had just been 3 hours of profanity. But I'm liking the look. Definitely has a little bit more of that muscle style that I just think makes it pop a little bit. Once I get that aluminum polished a little bit more, it should be great. All right, that's it for this episode. Final shot. I'm back working on it, guys. Doing the best I can. Just having to make sure I care for my family too. You guys know how that goes. Oh. It's also marking its territory, so I'm gonna have to take care of that at some point. See you guys.